Hi, I'm Ken Cohen from Woodstock, and today I'm going to show you how to assemble a Sweetwater chair. What I would first like to do is to show you all the parts so you know that you have everything you'll need to build the chair. So first is the five-legged base. Next is we have a right and a left arm, and in the arm comes a trim strip that you will need later. This is called the column, and this is what makes the chair go up and down. We have 5 casters that work on the base, the back, the seat, and the cover for the column. It's important to understand the hardware that you're going to be using. We have 2 different sizes of screws, and they're very close to each other in terms of size. One is 35 millimeters and the other is 30. So please put the screws side by side and make sure you have the long screws and the short screws. We'll call the short ones 1 and the long ones 2. In your box you will see there's also extra. We always give you an extra screw, and there is a wrench plus the washers. You need 7 of the 30 millimeter number 1 short screws and 2 of the 35 number 2 screws. So that's 7 and 2. There are 2 extras, so don't confuse them. Okay, first we're going to tackle probably the hardest part of the assembly, and that is putting the cover onto the bottom of the chair. So we have our seat and we have our cover. The cover has a lip on the flat side that goes all the way around, and the seat has 2 notches that fit into the cover. The easiest way to do it is to start with the flat surface and get that notch underneath the plastic lip, and from there go to the bottom and get the lip into the plastic, and then you can get the side pieces into the notch. When you get it on properly, you will notice that the cover matches up with the circle on the plastic of the bottom of the chair. If you have it on properly, you can lift the seat up and hold it. If the seat drops, you know you did it wrong. Next, we're going to put the back and the seat together. The first thing is there is a slot in the back, in the seat, and we just slide the back into that slot and it locks into place. The 30 millimeter screw, the number 1, you take a washer on every screw, and there are 5 holes in the bottom of the chair where we're going to put the screws in. I've marked on this chair the number 1 because we're using the 30 millimeter screw. You can start with any hole, put the screw in, and just start it with your fingers and put a couple turns on just to get it going. So I put the 5 screws in and I have them almost tight. Don't tighten them fully until you have all 5 in, and then just do the final tightening at the end. There are 5 holes. There are 2 extra holes here. You can see they have screws in them. Those you don't touch. Remember, these were the number 1 30 millimeter screws. Okay, now they're good and tight. Now we're going to install the arms. There are 2 arms, and they are a left and a right. This is not a universal. You can tell which side is the correct arm, and the groove goes to the outside. The shorter part of the arm is what attaches to the seat. The longer part attaches to the back. First, we're going to attach the arm to the seat, not to the back, to the seat first. And it is a number 2 screw. This is the longer 35 millimeter screw. We're going to put the screw into the hole and then find the threaded fitting in the chair and put about 4 or 5 turns on the screw. Now we're going to put the 30 millimeter screw into the back, and we're going to line up the back with the screw and again put 4 or 5 turns onto the screw to start it. Now that you have the two screws started, take your wrench and tighten. I would tighten the seat first. Make sure it's really tight. Remember, you have your groove on the outside. That way you know you have the arm, correct arm. Tighten it at the back. And the arm is connected. Once you're happy with the connection of the arm, we have that cover strip that simply fits into the groove and finishes off the chair. Use a rubber mallet to lock it into place. Next, we're going to put the casters onto the base. There's a metal stud on the caster that fits into the hole in the base. You simply line it up and push it in. You're going to take the column and you're going to insert it into the hole that's in the bottom of the chair. Now you simply take the base, put it on top of the column. Turn the chair right side up, sit in it once, and it locks everything into place. Okay, to use the chair, you have a lever on the side, and if you lift up on the lever and stand up, the chair goes up, pull the lever, and the chair goes down. If you want to lock the chair, push the lever in and the chair won't tilt. To unlock it, pull the lever out and the chair will tilt. Please feel free to call us. Our customer service toll-free number is 866-574-3183. Thank you.